empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly.
Halo, testing.
And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. I hate all this overthinking. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la. Get me out of.
Alright, assalamualaikum teman-temanku. Sekarang kita akan bermain game Akasha Impact. Macam baca title, kita main Akasha Impact lah. Sebab suara agak kurang baik ini sebab baik demam. Ya Allah, update lagi. Allah, lupa update. Mana Akasha Impact update pula. Lupa tak update tu kan. Syaitan. Dia dah demam ni malam. Yang ni mau baik demam lah sikit. Mau baik demam kan. Biasa. Mau baik demam sikit lah. Macam mana kan. Tak ada orang kat live. Memang selalu macam ni, tak ada orang live. Kalau kata hari aku berlive, tak tahu biasa tak ada orang. Cuti ada lah. Maybe lah bab ayah kerja. Bila sebab ayah kerja ni mana ada orang sangat. Dia belai kerja ni sejam 2 je. Nak test apa. Pukul 2.30 pukul 2 ni. Shapead pun ada update jap. Staff Al-Azim adik dia berada kejap cok. Lama juga cok. Sekejap Sekejap tengok berapa berat. Oh lama cok. Boleh apa, lambat sikit lah. Parah update dia time-time kita stream. Ini lama. Biasa tak lama je ni, lambat. Patutlah tak gerak dapat tu kosong baik. Kosong baik. Tak gerak lah so, bila terdekat. Aduh, bangsat dia. Sekejap aku offline tu, aku live balik. Aduh, sekejap. Apa PS okey je. Wah dah. Ini nak tak gerak langsung. Tak gerak langsung mampau lah. Okey, sekejap tunggu sekejap update lambat. Ni parah update dia cok. 9 gig. Assalamualaikum guys. So saya datang ke live stream pada waktu ni. Saja cakap biasa saja bos. Kata saja nak test internet lah. Kita dah mau test internet je kan. Tak ada tengok pun live aku kan dah. Tak bahasa pun. Orang test sekolah ke apa, test kerja ke apa. Lama lah. Oh verified lagi. Lama verified. Sosmed dah. Tak boleh verified time live lah tadi bangsat tu. Sudah live baru untuk verify tu. Aduh, lambat. Slow kan. Oh, kat bawah saya pula. detail lah. Tak tahu lah dapat lah kereta tu. Kalau tak dapat tak apa lah. Tak marah pun. Tak nak akun je. Tak akun lonely akun dia. Comel. Aduh, lambat Tunggu. Sekejap Nak berebat tak? Lambat tunggu Dia kubur datuk tunggu je. Okay, okay, jom kita buka game sama-sama. Awal no je lah. Rui. Thank you Rui dah mampir. Dia kata 50k Rui. Terima kasih kerana masuk awal gila. Awal gila masuk live 50k cok. Tahniah cok. 50k tahniah. Terima kasih Rui kerana masuk live awal. Awal gila masuk dalam time. Baik demam kot. So ya lama tak live sebab demam kondisi sekarang kurang baik badan. Badan saya kan demam. So memang tak boleh nak live. Dia mau baik demam ni dia. Larry. Mau baik demam ni. Update bangsat. Aku dah agak mesti dalam mesti ada update. Bangsat tu. Idak luar je. Aku kena scam ni bangsat tu. Idak luar je ada update. Bangsat tu. Jangan lupa like guys. Siapa yang masuk jangan lupa like dulu. Share guys. Thank you for like dia. Kalau silat tu silat. Itu. Silat tak tidur guys. Ada silat masa tidur. Aku baik demam kan. Terima kasih insyaAllah Pra. Terima kasih. Doakan siapa. Mau baik demam kan. Orang macam ni lah mau baik demam. Bagai semua penyakit lah. So ya lama tak live lah. Dah sehari je tak live. Semalam tak live kerana demam. Hari ni baru baik sikit. Tadi lah baru baik pukul 11 ke 10. Baru sihat sikit. Besok dah pergi kerja dah. Macam biasa. Wish. Ya, bagi sebab mata sebab tak nampak. Ternyata aku kurang bagus. Lampu-lampu. Lama dah update. Lama dah tunggu. Tadi dah tunggu kejap. Tadi dah tunggu lah 8 minit kan. Ni dah berapa minit dah tunggu ni. Sabar berpasal lah ni. Welcome to the show guys. Welcome. Rui, terima kasih Rui kerana singgah. Saja Rui live tu hari. Bosan. Rui tak sekolah ke? Rui tak sekolah Rui. Rui sekolah tak? Rui sekolah bagus lah. Okay, exam apa? Kalau Rui exam okey lah. Tak. Exam lah. Exam apalah, exam balik awal okey lah kan. Exam sekolah apa? Kalau exam sekolah memang balik awal lah selalu. Minggu 2 exam. Oh exam. Abang boleh cuba insyaAllah. Aku mau baik demam ke ya. Oh ya, aku dah lama tak live lah. Game Vision Impact aku lama tak buat konten sebab sebab tak minat aku kan. Sebab banyak game nak main, cover banyak game kan bulan ni. Aku pun tak nak cover sangat sebab kenapa banyak game lah dia nak live. So, faham lah sebab aku pun bukan streaming 24 jam. Katil tak ada habis Discord. Ya, Katil tak ada habis Discord. So, aku baik. Kau tu apa dia? Alkon. Oh ni, ya. Jangan lagi sana, Dendro Alkon. Jauh jalanan dia. Jauh jalanan dia pasal. Jauh Dendro Alkon. Okay, kita buat quest dulu lah. Mana quest story pula. Quest harian. Quest story. Kau main bedal lah quest story kan. Dah buka dah map baru. Ini sumeru je. Kita akan buat quest dah insyaAllah. Sumeru lah, yes. Sumeru yang dendro. Kita buat isyarat dia. Sumeru, tadi dah buka dah Sumeru Tapi aku buat mission harian tu. Ada hadiah. Ada kat dah mesti ada hadiah lah. Gacha ni bukan ada weapon best pun. Dia bagi ni. Oh. Ni karakter baru guys, siapa yang tahu Tanira dengan adik dia. Sikit poster kan tak susah. Tak dapat poster ni. Memang naik bedak pun serius. Dapat je, susah. Mana dapat poster, jaga kita nak kena kancah dapat poster. Poster. Bangsat je. Visual bangsat ada visual buat apa. Not visual. Bodoh visual. Aku tak nak kau, kenapa kau yang pula muncul bodoh. Aku tak nak kau gila. Tak visual. Aduh, tak nak visual muncul visual ada bangsat tu lah. Oh dia ni lah lain Tak nak visual dapat visual bangsat tu. Anak Jai tu. Aku tak nak visual lah pelik tu. Apalah. Dapat je.
Every journey has its final.
Gacha memang teruk siap. Memang Vision Impact ni daripada dulu sampai sekarang gacha ni memang kampret tak. Tadi dapat Vision lah ada. Vision tu ada. Tak ada Vision dapur constellation dah pun. Vision dapur constellation bola. Dia bagi lagi Vision bapak. What the hell man. Saya rasa semua balik sekolah ada pukul 2 kot. Kalau ada kelas lah petang, tak tahulah. InsyaAllah kalau ada kelas lah tu. Halus. Balik sekolah. Tahu lah dik. Aduh, nak kena tukar bahasa Jepun. Aku tak faham bahasa Inggeris. Aku tak minat bahasa Inggeris. Kalau kau minat, aku tak minat bahasa Inggeris lah. Kalau kami minat Jepun. Jepun dah bahasa best sikit. Voice tu Jepun. Ada Jepun lah. Jepun ada tapi bapak berat cuk. 9 GB cuk. Bapak berat cuk 9 GB cuk. Jepun kalau aku tak suka lah bahasa Inggeris kurang lah. Tak minat. Aku tak minat bahasa Inggeris guys. Kurang. Tak minat bahasa Inggeris langsung. Bahasa dia bahasa Inggeris tak berapa best. Okay, jap nak makan orang. Tapi saya stay dekat dalam live lah. Okay, insyaAllah. InsyaAllah. Boleh. Silakan supaya nak makan boleh kan makan. Aku baik demam kan. Bisa. Baik demam macam ni lah guys. Lag berat cuk. Selagi lah gigabyte. Gigabyte. Dah like. Okay, terima kasih. Tak live tak apa, tak amal tak apa. Saja. Just stay live pun saja. Live lagi bosan. Dah hari dah pagi apa. Hari dah pun 12. Dia baik demam dia. Terus live lah. Tak test. Betul lah. Habis like sendiri pada ada. Ada. Tak like lah. Mana ada like. Tak ada like lah. Tak ada like lah. Mana ada like. Mana aku like gila. Aku bukan jadi. Ada apa lah kau. Bahasa Jepun nak. Lambat cuk dalam update dia. Bapak nak dalam resources dia sepiak game. Ni nak bahasa Jepun payah tau lambat. Ya aku dah AK tak boleh lah. AK cuk tutup lampu. Apa Zat? Tutup lampu dulu. Panas. Negara panas. Lambat. Lagu dulu. Saya pasang. Lambat tu. Saya fikir lah. Aku demam baik tadi dah okey lah sikit. Saya nak pergi kerja dah. Saya dah pergi kerja dah guys. Lah cuti ni. Saya pergi kerja dah. Find someone that finally feels like home. Lambat. Slow lambat tu. Tu kedai tu berapa lama tu agak. Aku tak tahu berapa lama. Sabarlah. Yang gigai. Dengan GB. Bukan. Ni nak dalam bahasa Jepun. Aku ingat bahasa Jepun. Tak ada bahasa lain. Dalam bahasa Cina lagi pelik Bahasa Inggeris faham je. Balas dah tak bahasa Jepun. Bahasa Jepun dah download Lama tu cok. Lama cok dah tunggu Aduh, kereta tak siap lagi tu. Gambar dah hantar dah. Atau model dah siap dah pula ni. Sebab aku lambat siapkan. Ni model lah. Apa yang ada model aku tu, dia model aku guys. Mana? Ni lah. Model lah siap. Aduh, gambar tak siap lagi. Model. Dia berjumpa aku. Macam SMR lah. Macam SMR guys. Ini model aku guys. Belum siap lagi. Ya, model lah. Belum siap lagi. Abang dah tunjuk dah pakai baju SMA. Benda sekolah. Dia tak ada step mata lah. Step mata malas. Ini lambat. Satu gig lah. Lambat. Sampai satu gig slow. Aduh. Ini lambat sikit lah gue. Ciplak tu gue satu gig lah. Macam gaya Jepun tu lah. Saja buat avatar tu buat sendiri lah. Biasa lah yang buat sendiri macam tu lah. Lambat tak tahu download lah, sakit hati je lambat. Ada lah sakit hati je. Lambat tu. Siapa cakap lambat. Ni aku kena bahasa Jepun lah pula. Malas aku bahasa Inggeris. Tak syok. Macam gaya apa lah pakai baju sekolah kan. Tiba je lah bahasa Jepun je. Tiba je lah bahasa Jepun susah lah sebab lambat. Kata lebih lambat. Nak main game cepat malas nak download. Cepat lah. Cepat pasal tak payah download. Lambat tu. Kalau 9 gig mungkin dalam 2-3 jam tu. Tak boleh tukar gua jam pasal.
Torn to oblivion.
Aku nak posta je dah. We are good now. Main video kan? Okay. Jom kita sambung ni.
Stabilize.
Let the show begin. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Kejap aku main ni. Dah 2-3 jam dah. Sampai kedua, sampai ketiga yang tu dah. Wah lah. Nak rehat. Aku salah Zain. Zain macam
Retribution.
hancur lah. Baru dah dia. Ada mana? Zain ada siu. Sehat Zain? Aku demam lah Zain dulu ni. Saya dua aku demam. Sebab Allah kata tak live dulu. Kalau nanti nak main apa beritahu lah. Kalau nanti main Roblox ke. Alhamdulillah. Jaga diri baik-baik kan. Belum baik-baik demam.
Order guide.
Kau
Solidify.
dia batu. Tak bawa air pula batu. Tak bawa air pula. Semua sikit aku semua. Orang lain demam ke sah? Semua baik demam lah. Ya lu nak pergi explore semua ni. Nozuma lah sumeru. Silap cakap guys, jangan lupa like dia. Jangan lupa like guys, siapa yang baru masuk jangan lupa like dan share guys. Thank you so much for like dia. Malah nak main Roblox ya.
Add Astra at a sauce. Thank you for complete. Add Astra.
Kamu tak on ni ya. Aku 2 hari tak on ni. Bapak kasat tu. Jangan demam lah ni. Kalau tak demam boleh aku on dah game ni. Hari Selasa itu aku tak on game. Tak sihat. Tak sihat itu lah. Roblox kan? Itu tak ada Roblox ke? Jangan kena Roblox lah. Main apa tadi? Jawab. Jawab tak? Saya dah masuk. Jauh dia nak manjat. Banyak jauh gila betul. Jauh pergi ya. Tak sekolah. Tak sekolah biasa dah. Tak sekolah tu dah biasa dah juga. Dah nak pergi semeru. Dia macam nak pergi semeru. Jangan lupa saya cari lagi semeru. Pasal dia lupa tu. Atas banyak atas tak buat lagi quest ni Kazuha tu. Kazuha ada quest kau tak buat lagi tu. Aduh. Yalah. Banyak. Mesti ada banyak puzzle lebih tu dia. Apa itu tu banyak puzzle tu. Orang lain tu banyak puzzle. Ni dah semeru. Cantik tu. Dah sampai dah semeru. Aduh sebelah kami dia pasal. Habis dah jauh kan? Habis jauh semeru dekat je. Inilah guys semeru guys. Yang atas ni semeru. Hai, ada babi. Babi pakai basuh kaki. Babi pakai basuh kaki. Lihat. Babi pakai basuh kaki. Tak apa.
Burning this.
Tak apa. Mana? Oh, lawa ni. Lawa ni. Dekat bawah ni. Kan? Kan dekat dalam puzzle. Dah cakap kan dari sini pun. Oh, ikut bawah ni ada jungle rupanya. Tahu pula. Sumeru guys. Oh. Cantik tu Sumeru sikit.
Now we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know.
No,
If
National
we can get a
Wisdom.
chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information. But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is.
Kubi gue dah habis.
Wait a second. Look,
Siapa tu?
perfect timing. Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around. Hey there. We're not from around, huh? Did they not hear Paimon?
Jangan salah. Kak Misa. Awal ni meh.
Could
Tak
you
kerja
give
tak.
us
Kau buat demam. Tak layan.
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Well, even so, When we get the chance, we'll just ask.
Tak layan bahasa dia. Tak layan. Tak layan. Tak je lewat kat Princess.
Come
Tak
on,
kerja.
let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
Boleh pajak je? Kalau boleh pajak dia. Lah, ya ke? Semua kita tak semua. Dia pun baik demam kat Princess. Kau baik demam lah. Yang lain pun baik demam Oh, dia pakai dendro bangsat dia. Tak pajak.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then... Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. What should we do now? Alright then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Oh. It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely... Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good. What? Is the smell making...
Pengsan.
What's happening? Traveler?
Dah, demam. Jatuh. Mesti ada. Ya me trabasa. Apa jadi? Apa yang jadi? Faham? Apa yang jadi? What the hell? Apa yang jadi, Cok? Apa yang jadi? Aku tak faham. Balik zaman sekarang.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at...
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operation. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here. Oh, no thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake. Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once... Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Careful, okay? Careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance
Oh, dia
before
ni,
his
ya.
eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly. So, how are you doing?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He's chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me it is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain
Sumeru
darshans to
scholar.
dedicate
Oh.
themselves to training and meditation in isolated
Oh,
areas,
dekat
particularly the nearby forests. While meditating,
Kita
they
pen-
use a
tadi kita bawa
certain
benda tu,
incense
kita
known
pensat.
as spirit
Tahu
borneol
sebab
to help calm their minds as
Tahu
they
sebab
enter
apa
a
kan
state
benda
of
tu saya
deep
punya pensat.
rumination.
Aduh, macam mana ni? Macam mana ni? Bawa benda tu boleh pensan tu masuk serius. Tak ipu.
In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense? Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious? Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Baik perempuan ni, lelaki.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Benda tu.
Whoa, are you?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else.
Oh, benda tu.
The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous
Ah,
areas.
benda dia.
If something
Tahu
were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay? Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right. Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know. What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be? Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say if he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tainari? Oh, Paimon gets it now. Well, settles it
Alami,
then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore.
What do you think?
What do you think we should do? Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the
Banyak membebel. Pakai comel tu lah.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale.
Dia boleh sembang pun.
All right, next let's see right hand, but please remember that you still need to be careful.
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time.
Inside.
Besides, there's a chance we may encounter,
Bila you understand.
well, you understand.
But I have a vision too!
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day.
Isu impact waifu tu lah. Semua perempuan kat isu impact waifu lah. Jadi, itulah pelik kan.
And if you're feeling up to it, you
Dia
can be
lelaki.
responsible for cleaning the statue of...
Tanari, we're ready to head out.
Eh, nama sama lah.
Roger, I'll be right there.
Nama sama
We'll be heading into the forest
banyak.
now. I'll leave any further
Bodoh, nama
details
sama
to Kale.
gila.
Yes, you can count on me.
So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse.
Kenapa lama sama pasal? Ya Allah, kenapa tak dalam lain gitu ya?
They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining
Dia
forest
memang tak
facilities,
dalam lain tu.
ensuring
Pelik
fire
aku.
prevention standards. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
Statue of the
Hi,
Seven.
Traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Hai. Mana? Wah.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good.
Red dah. Ya, dah Statue of Seven. Macam ni. Macam ni. Wah, air tingginya nak panjat. Rendah je, tak tinggi pun. Tinggi apa dia rendah ni? Mana pasal?
The Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue. Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukudevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukudevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukudevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert.
Bang, rambut pegang tu
Her
lelaki
works
tu
provided a
bukan?
means of peaceful
Mana?
living for everyone.
Lelaki kot.
To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sirastana.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then...
I'm not sure what happened.
I'm
Not
not
sure.
too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh? I'm not too sure. But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru.
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers. Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped
Oh,
me a
Amber.
lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider.
Apa jadi?
She's the
Gelap.
first person anyone coming to
Gelap
Mondstadt
terus.
will meet.
Set dia.
You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and...
Main game senang kan buka teks tu.
Sorry.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure. You really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to
Dia
bring it up.
tahu saya surat tu kot. Ya.
So that's...
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really, I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukudevata or the Sanctuary of Sirastana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon? So that's why you're here. Thank you for...
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? Alright.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Apa ni? Apa ni? Sumeru. Oh, pokok dia. Oh, macam ni. Supaya dia juga pokok.
Now that Paimon looks at it, think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? The name does seem to well anyway. Let's get started on cleaning the steps. Nice work. That
Okey. Pakai itu. Pakai traveling. Tak tahu ada bermasa ke mana. Tak tahu. Tak tahu pula macam mana. Mana traveler aku pasal.
Just what will we come?
Padahal level 70 je pasal. Tak bil langsung pun. Pasal tu.
we're back.
Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break.
Yay, food! Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. What? No, you don't have to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
Jadi kau baik demam kau pula ni.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
Time to time, okay.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called... Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be better. Seems you already know him well. Anyway, I'm sure the sages were not happy. Master could obviously have a bright future in the Academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a forest watcher. Every day he helps the locals of the forest and passes on his extensive knowledge to trainees like me. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never get. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset though. He kept scolding.
Oh no, I'm sorry. been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why, is he going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned. Hey! Now even Kali started to laugh. That's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some Paimonial rap! No! Don't touch it! Oh, sorry, Kali.
No, I just...
Kali, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville.
Apa jadi lah, tak faham. Apa yang tak kena ni?
What was up with Kali just now? And why is she in such a hurry?
Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kali?
Oh, Kale? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow.
Mana kiriman? September 8.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kali and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kali?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be? Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet. All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Orang ni sebab dia Dia sebab terlalu orang Asal dia sebab terlalu orang gila.
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become
Apa
completely
khabar Abang Mek?
immobile.
Baik aja. Cuma batuk lah. Cuma semua dah hilang je.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Dah tak faham boleh batak bahasa Indon.
That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some... Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now.
Boleh, jawab. Dia mati sama gaji kaca bang, nanti mati sembuh. Ya, itu tak tahu lah. Kaca dapat dah,
Now
tapi
that
dapat
I've told you
mission.
about Kale's past,
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
Kaca lah, tapi dapat mission malah otak kau.
all right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problem.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as Lunar Lotus. It's often used to help those...
Kita tak tahu lah.
Hey, Tainari, where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Jauh lah. Koi. Kat mana Cuk? Apa jauh Cuk? Kenapa jauh tu? Aduh, kenapa sana? Nak pergi sana jauh dia. Aduh, jap. Dari sana.
Lunar Lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct.
Oh, boleh.
Lunar Lotus grows in the
Bah,
water.
dia tadi.
When fully mature, they look like
Boleh
giant
tadi.
blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species.
Hey.
Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh. Okay then. Music time. Never bring up the topic of flowers with greenery.
There's no escape.
Stabilize! I will have order!
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be... We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Hey. Mana power? Oh, ni. Alright.
Alright, we've gathered enough lunar lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari. Hey Tainari, we found...
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling you...
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so? Let's go find out what's going on.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a Withering Zone.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already clear just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't...
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tainari, what are
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering.
Ni kenapa tadi aku masak
The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate...
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone. But you don't seem to carry...
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real...
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, we typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave them.
Pakai letak kasi Indon pelik pula kan. Dia letak kasi Indon lagi pelik. Kalau letak kasi Indon pelik kan kalau baca. Lụy bên nó. Bên nó là bà chủ. Oh, atas. Dah. Ni.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! Oh, Paimon doesn't...
That is the Withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that Withering Zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the Withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be safe. Thank you. But I must warn you. Don't push your... Even with elemental power... You ready then? Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the Withering Zone.
Gather!
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
Scatter! Yeah! Propagate! Scatter! Yeah!
Illusion shattered!
Come on, mission.
Stabilize!
Chạy. Oh, chạy. Ok, chạy đó. Okay, alright.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Bỏ xạ chứ. Tôi không ai tìm bố đó.
Solidify! Scatter!
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
Now, destroy the tumors of the Withering.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have...
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, the rate at which the Withering Zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that Withering Zone, if that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The Withering is leaving For instance, even though we cleared out the Withering Zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on, and most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase. Kale's case of Elazar has also been...
Huh?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for... No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface, although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground, all the way up to the... Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is... And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it. That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukadevata's familiars a long time ago. But I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long... Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken...
Ya, balik. Mana balik? Mana nak balik? Sana. Asal bawah tu ada jalan lagi kan? Yang kau punya artifact. Sumeru City ni Oh besar ke? Ini kecil Sumeru tu. Aku rasa itu kecil. Mana-mana macam kecil. Tak apa. Dia slow lah. Kira kecil Sumeru tu. Sebab aku tak habis slow lagi. Dia naik. Yang semua aku tak habis slow lagi. Boleh berapa dulu dia kau. Traveler dah. Ayo kau ada sini.
Illusion shattered!
Stabilize!
Balik ni lah. Desktop tak main apa dia. Lagi.
Solidify!
Shine down!
Scatter!
Illusion shattered!
I'll protect us. Yeah. Yeah.
Ada orang ni dia tak boleh. Buat lah gacha dia. Kan buat batang gacha apa yang kalau ikut. Ada hati yang murni. Boleh dapat koli Tak pula dia bila sangat boleh dapat koli. Dia bahasa ni. Dan Dharma. Macam bos baru lah.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established.
Ini tak ada tengok. Sebab tak ada tengok kat sini aku. Aku lah tak ada tengok Tuang. Mana dari atas jom. Dah okey dah semua. Bagi tahu okey dah kat atas. Aku dah dari atas ni. Tak suka lah gacah. Kita tak gacah. Gacah tapi dapat mission apa. Ni tangga dia, penting aku tangga dia. Mana tangga dia? Ni poli? Spesial ni poli. Cari mana? Dia terbang lah. Terbang naik
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it...
The Withering Zone you reported has been taken care of. Huh. Wait, is that... Oh no, Hypatia!
Habis ya.
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first. Oh.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face?
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just...
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these.
Wait, you want us to bring her the rest?
Let's find out. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? But wait, how'd you know that he...
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious? That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of... My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you. When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsol. What you witnessed... I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsol.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with us. Please, wait here for a moment.
Kita bawa benda tu kata pensan rasa. Tapi tak pensan pula. Aku pelik tu. Hello Kazuki, welcome. Saya tak macam cek ni. Jahat lah Kazuki. Dia baca lah kompat.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other... Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have. No. I should be the one thanking you.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Mana saya? Bahan ni apa jam dia? Tak ada jalan pintas saya masuk bawah tu. Aku pelik tu. Macam mana orang boleh masuk bawah tu Ni domain ni kat mana siap? Jauh kan perjalanan nak masuk sana. Sebab sana dia ada laluan dia. Aku pelik kan laluan dia kat mana tu. Tak jumpa jalan dekat sini. Aku pintas dia. Awak mission apa? Dia kena ubat. Oh, sempit Dia jalan dia. Edo Archon dia punya jalan jauh tak nak pergi. Oh, okey. Wah, jalan dia ni.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Jadi gua tu kan. Jadi gua yang kita lagi tu.
Hello? Hypatia? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Aku lagi solat dulu ni. Kita sambung lah. Nanti aku sambung kan Aduh, aku dah solat kan ni. Benda tu.
There you are! Hypatia, are you...
So hungry.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her... Huh? Wait. Huh? How things out here end up looking... What happened? And where are we? Really? Oh. Wow, this place is huge! I knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Sampai gue naik. Gue naik. Oh, naik ke platform ni kan? Dah suha senang sikit. Wah, senang sikit ni. Wah, senang sikit ni. Baik. Hei, kau ada?
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Asal dia jatuh? Ya Allah. Pedih ke? Pedih ke jalan tu? Pening jalan. Pasal apa ni? Hai!
Shine down!
Propagate!
Now you shall perish!
I will have order! Spring forth!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! Ha!
Pening Oh. Mabuk. Tadi chest tak ambil tu pak. Ha? Pening kan puzzle ni. Sikit malu tu puzzle ni. Puzzle apa ni? Ya Allah. Ya ilah. Okay guys, aku nak berhenti tu. Okay, aku rasa aku sambung hati lah. Awak tak tempat ni.
What is going on here? This place is getting weird
Aku tak tahu dia
by the
balik.
minute.
What the heck?
Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Apa saja jadi? Apa saja jadi? What the heck? Ambil jadi tak faham.
Scatter!
Dia aku tak tahu macam mana ni. Okay. Mana dia? Okay. Okay, puzzle lah ni. Aduh, pening aku. Apa lagi ambil buat puzzle ni? Pening pun aku. Ini mam ambil puzzle. Apa jadi? Pening lah puzzle. Puzzle tu? Yes. Ini mana puzzle tu? Pening pun aku. Kat mana pula ni? Aku nak solat. Aduh, apalah, tambah lagi. Nak pergi solat pun payah. Jadi. Aduh. Payah wai salam.
Strange place. Clotting.
Alah, ada sel lagi. Wajib lah lawan kau.
Solidify! Yeah!
There is no escape!
Gotcha! Stabilize! Order guide you! Propagate!
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
Gather!
Aku tak bawa ni. Kau tak bawa air tadi aduh. Oh.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. We faced others like him before.
Traveler, though you may have
faced crises before. Your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your sister. Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence, the bonds of... But don't you fret now. Today...
Awak lagi? Pastilah dia tenang kepala otak aku pasal. Apa jadi? Guys, apa jadi?
What do we do? Oh, there she is! Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Oh, guess that anyways,
Dia manusia.
whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Akasha. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have...
Kau jadi cerita ni. Tak faham. Dalam tu jalan lebih dia aku main game dia. Tapi aku tak boleh skip.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some...
Oh, real. I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So you're able to...
Kau bisa boleh fikir.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious...
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
Tak ada orang lah. Kosong kan dia kan.
So, Akasha, just what kind...
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul.
Cerita tak masuk akal lah. Puzzle pelik tu. Puzzle tak masuk akal
Even
lah.
after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had
Tak tahu
touched.
dah apa. Itu lah. Apa jadi kau tak tahu quest tu dah.
And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the... In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later, and they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me. Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his sorry about that. Sounds like just...
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to Alright, we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look...
Mana api? Oh, sekejap. Awak ni. Guys, aku stop dulu. Aku nak solat jap.
Let's finish this.
Aku rasa dia aku sambung lah. InsyaAllah guys, aku akan sambung nanti. Sebab aku nak kena rehat tu.
A pleasure to be working.
Okay. Nak solat jap. Okay, kembali jap Semua lagi.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started. breaking hearts and starting fights, turn truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. I hate all this overthinking. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver, no more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar, bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out.
Alright, assalamualaikum kita kembali juga. Masak menggunakan api.
All done! Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us and... Oh, it smelled...
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable.
Hi Rui, welcome. Come back.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling spirit-born eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so, and everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
Tak ada orang kan kat Discord kosong kan. Ada orang Discord. Tak ada orang Discord lah sudi Ada biasa ada orang. Orang atas yang tak boleh kerja kan. Andai kerja macam ni lah. Tak ada orang kan. Tak aktif pun tak mana ni. Aktif tidur je. Ada biasa lah tu.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make spirit-born ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth. Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of spirit-born ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of spirit-born ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa, you're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritawa Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa, so knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous.
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh, is that...
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming.
Okay. Story.
I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected with Irminsul?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me. There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to...
Heading out, I see? If there's anything else you'd ever like to ask about, You know, take care.
Jauh. Mana lagi? Ya. Oh, main ke sana balik. Waduh. Akhirnya lipat lain. Dah lebih dah aku live. Tak bayang untuk quest dia tu. Saya tak suka.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand.
Eh.
I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to...
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like...
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation.
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would...
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort.
And what exactly does my master need?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, if that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that?
It's nothing. Some people from the Academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City.
That's right! We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice.
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amurta Darshan and is adept. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is...
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise. So I'll leave it...
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! That's right! Tainari, we have something important...
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. She knew you two would be leaving soon.
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell. And good luck to you.
Dah 2 jam lah. Perpisahan. Koli, sama 3 koli. Jumpa lagi insyaAllah. Perempuan, koli perempuan. Elak lelaki tau. Kau pernah faham
Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the... I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend. Not some girl that needs your sympathy. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
Oh? What is...
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious...
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville. Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Ini kau li. Jauh perjalanan. Jauh tu perjalanan nak pergi kota Sumeru. Jauh perjalanan ke kota Sumeru. Tak dekat. Ya dekat. Tak jauh lah kota Sumeru dari sini. Tempat teleport buka tu. Ni. Oh, buah. Buah peach. Oh, buah peach. Dah lah. Buah peach Dah kenapa tu ada cik tu? Dari dia.
Right! Better than nothing.
Jauh besar. Abang kecil. Nipu lah kali kecil kota Sumeru je ni. Dia besar daripada ni. Ada kan tu?
I will have order.
Kamu kena turn. Oh, waktu pelatihan. Nah, itu tinggi. Kalau kau tentang puisi. Lain lah, kita pakai itu pun. percubaan di hutan Sirena. Yang mana ni? Lama tak kau Ayaka. Ayaka tu dah ada tu. Oh ni. Ini kah? Ada video lagi ya?
Stabilize. Burn.
Wow.
Solidify.
Manga Paimon. Paimon manga. Village. Oh, Bangla Village. Ya, apa? Saya penat yang ni, saya patah balik ya. Ada lagi tempat kita lagi Kota Sparrow kan. Tak ingat. Jauh kan Kota Sparrow, ingat dekat. Di dalam tu Mana ni agak jauh Ke atas. Bawah ni. Ini atas menu guys. Ada teleport. No teleport. Besar atas menu ke kecil. Dia kecil macam kecil badan dia besar juga lah. Dah sampai dah badan sumeru. Oh ni badan sumeru.
Sumeru City! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
That's right.
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you too have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha Terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha Terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Pelabuhan Ormos. Okay. Alright.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha Terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha Terminals. Please handle them.
It kind of looks like...
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find... May the mighty God... Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about... 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity
Ini dia
from within
baca
some
badan
scorched
badan
ruins.
peninggalan.
The deity now resides
Okay
in the
lah.
sanctuary of Suristana.
Dia baca istana betul lah. Istana dah kat
Next,
tubuhan.
let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Ugh, Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it? You too? What? Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something. Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of... Well, seems no matter what, he's from Sumeru. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate.
For pickpockets.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I...
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work.
Here, this is a letter.
Oh, let me see. Oh, ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know...
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha. Sorry.
What? You too?
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious...
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but then what can we...
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not... In this world, take me for example. Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like, hey, come on, this is a survival...
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, so what do we do now? Even if we want? Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right!
Been handed all the colors again.
Đó. Được kể là này nữa lắm. Hey, you can't get it.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, traveler and...
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait. I apologize, but I am unable to... Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally... An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30?
What? Supposedly. They are named as such because their Asfant, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look...
Alright, off to the Citadel of Rizar we go!
Yeah. Hai. Mana tu?
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask...
I see. So, Catherine's the one. Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro...
Wait, serious?
We originally came from the desert. The gods there died. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only in their eyes. She was... Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord. Not to mention that Lesser Lord...
Really? Aw.
Ha! But who knows?
Alright. Seems Asfand was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who...
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyazad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful.
Whoa, really? Then do you...
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, in despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay,
And then the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trial. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avid Archon seeker. Do you now understand? Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing.
Yeah, thanks for this.
In a way, it seems like the...
Dunyazad, since you were...
Of course. So did you... I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up.
Hey, wait! What the heck just... It looks like they're searching...
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue...
Did she have bandages?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction?
Yeah, she went...
Quick, after her!
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's... Dunyazad! We thought you might have been longer.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off.
Really? Oh, thank you so much. Uh-oh. Looks like there are some coming this way.
Huh? More of them?
No, wait, my body isn't in the best... Okay, sounds...
All right, let's move...
Lama siap. Quest dia bapak. Lama cok quest dah. Tak habis lagi. Dah 2 lebih dah cok. Dah 2 jam cok aku buat.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you? And what?
I'm Miss Dunyazad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going.
And if I refuse?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going...
Hey! Dunyazad already said she does...
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my...
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you know...
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, and knowing your health, careless...
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being... And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. I still won't accept reaction every time I bring this up. They just change the subject. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I wanted...
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now?
Yes, I'm sure.
Fine. I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination. Not because...
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next... Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of...
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like
I'm fine, really.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already...
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure, after you rest it.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia, half word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now.
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, but please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Wait, we're paying for our...
How about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. What do you...
Karena kamu udah makan slime, man.
Junior Azad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody...
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know...
Huh?
Yes, it was when I was a child. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends. My younger self no longer had any. Then one night, I woke up alone. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Junior Zod.
Junior Zod, don't be scared. Who are you? How do I explain this? You... Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Junior Zod, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen. But... can you make my illness go? Oh. I'm sorry. Then, can you be...
After that, the voice said, okay. Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel. Deserts. And all of Teyvat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. I've been hoping for...
What's the
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when I went back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge, but because of the Academia's
Okay,
influence,
kalau tak
people
ada.
have gradually. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aww.
It is. It's sure the great.
Just remember that we're still out in public.
I know that people over by the Grandmas, but recently, I gave her my savings because I won't.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something.
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the.
Sure, that's quite the trip, though.
No, that would be too much.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows?
But of course, Nilu will be thrilled to hear.
Panjang story dia bila habis. Aku tak tahu story bila habis. Dah live 2 jam dah. Mindset story. Lama dok story dia tak habis-habis tu. Saya dari kecil dah jumpa batuk lah. Tak lelang. Bazar je lagi bazar. Atas. Oh ni bazar dia.
I've got great food and great drinks that everyone can enjoy.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out.
Not completely.
Oh, and who?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my 2 newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru.
So you're followers from another land? That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sub-Zero. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do.
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already...
Wow!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the Academia many times.
Oh, probably because it was the theater.
The Academia looks down on performers. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zero's festival anymore. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree. And we also gave the stage up. The stage is going...
And I can't wait to see what...
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at...
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord.
Okay. Then I'll tell you two, according to legend, the Sub-Zero's festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for a long, long time ago. On one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory
Nama dia
banquet.
Roka ada beta. Pelik sekali nama Arkon dia dulu. Arkon utama dia.
Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass,
Pelik nama Arkon tu.
countless beautiful
Pelik nama
padisars
Arkon dia.
began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, huh? Really? Oh, although they aren't around anymore, though we're just tiny."
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the dendro.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real...
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Patisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beat.
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes if my stage... So, Traveler and Paimon...
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's...
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Of course, Paimon!
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zerus festival together?
Junior Zod, let me everyone at the Grand...
In that case, we'll take a look...
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? Did you know that the Sub-Zerus festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris...
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the academia doesn't Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting, and, I mean, that's what I've heard.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are and when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best.
Ah, dancing at the Sub-Zero's festival. You know, I also danced when as a child. I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the goddess of flower, the Sub-Zero's festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Nilu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my...
Wow, did you...
Uh-huh. Sewing... Of course.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like... Catherine!
Cricket. Sekejap, dia bukan Catherine betul
Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaking?
Whoa! Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssal.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Teyvat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about his sister.
Yes, and you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
Sekarang ada doang.
Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
Naik crow dulu tuh naik crow.
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
There's something really...
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia.
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have...
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions. My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet...
Sounds like a plan. Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexar and wait for Dia.
Welcome. This is Spice here.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the mask. Anyway, I guess I should be thankful.
You sure sound a hook.
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and
Look, Dia's...
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunerzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the
Aku tiga dah. Tiga dah habis ni. Story panjang sangat lagi weh. Kau sama malam.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Ah, Dia, what are you doing here?
I take it you all know it.
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses. So people from all over have been... Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell them what we...
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry.
Just recently, the Academia lost something.
I suppose that's one way to... Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, have you? The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge. If you're interested, maybe you can head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves.
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia's... Count me out, and take it from me. If you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, there are even some extremists.
You bet they are.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Well, Traveler, that's about...
Thanks, Dia. And you, since we've got it all, we...
Miss Dunerzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival. So, be sure to get yourself good. Then we'll see you both at the...
Jauh eh? Oh, wow. Jauh. Jauhnya. Tak tahu tak ada ke. Nono tu. Oh, kat atas eh. Kira di bawah ya. Tempat teleport dia di atas ya. Baik, saya. Tu. Dia di bawah ya, di atas ya. Jauh lagi. Sumeru City. Ini bandar Sumeru. Jauh dah, hai nak pergi. Jauh mana perjalanan dah. Dekat aku jauh dulu ni. Sedikit. Slow jalan. Mana ya slow? Slow jalan ni. Lain dapat poin dapat. Ada tak ada poin ke? Ada sikit ah. Ramai kena dua tambah. Jadi ada pilihan untuk anak-anak. Dah malas dah baca dia bebel-bebel. Saya main tadi sampai tengok live pun. Aku tak faham apa cakap. Bisu pula. Tadi cakap. Jauh ah. Lari je jembatan tu. Hai mo. Cerita apa dia? Dah lama. Dia kata kejam lah dia klien. Lambat sekali. Lah kita bila dah habis ni? Lama Buat apa dah gila pukul 3 dah pasal. Aku live dah pukul 12 lagi. Aduh. Lama juga live ni. Tak tahu lah story dia lambat. Story lama. Itu yang aku tak suka live lama. Live sampai pukul 4 aku berhenti lah dia sis. Sebab aku nak rehat kan ni. Malam nak live lagi aduh. Cepat besar udahlah ya. Alah ya, malam ni apa tau. Malam TOF kot. Siap budak tu. Dia nak makan ni. Dia dah 3 jam cok. Tak habis lagi. Aku rasa 4 jam story dia. Bapak lama. Kalau kita katih lama kat stream 4 jam. Aku tak sihat alam. Aku tempat tengok kat airport. Dah habis kan story. Panjang kan story dia. Bila dah habis.
Stabilize! There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Solidify!
Stabilize! This is order! Verdict is...
My apologies! Embrace the ice! Whirling snow! My apologies! Take flight!
I will have order! Time for retribution!
There is no escape! Now you shall perish! Whirling snow! Take flight!
Dah 10 dah 3 dah. Macam lagi. Itulah story panjang. Ajar story dia. Awal masa jemput pula. Tak faham lah. Tak ada baca. Apa bahasa Jepun dia tak faham. Nak baca apa. Tidur lah. Tidur dia, penat. Tadi dia terus Jepun tu boleh Yang nak pergi tempat lain tau. Apa? Kita selesaikan mission dia dulu lah tu. Tapi kata dia ada event lah. Oh, ada event dia, ukiran kayu. Oh, event dia. Jadi tak boleh save kan? Boleh. Mana boleh save? Lagi kau boleh save tapi boleh stop lah. Stop boleh lah. Aku nak mati lah ni. Aku cepat aku stop lah. Aku tak habis lagi quest. Balap tu quest tu.
Order guide you.
Torn to oblivion!
Meet again.
Tak iya malam dia dendam lah.
Pay your dues.
Gather. Let's move. Burn.
Shouldn't get careless.
My apologies! Kami-san's watch! Selection! Yes!
Unfortunate fault. So soon.
Whirling snow!
Crumble. This is order.
Stabilize!
Time for retribution!
Solidify!
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Stabilize!
My apologies! Sakura swirl! Take flight!
Order guide you! Stabilize!
Aku nak kena stop tadi. Nak kena rehat. Malah nak kupat. Aduh, itulah. Cepat sangat rasa. Masa cepat nak jalan. Oh, silakan. Lepas order dulu. Dia memang panjang story dia tu, aku tak suka buat. Game macam ni panjang. Kalau main game ni pun tak panjang lah. Sana ni mana aku? Banyaknya. Halo Kak. Halo Kak Nadia. Halo dalam kat 3 jam dah aku bayar dia. Tak habis lagi. Bangsat tu lah. Bila nak habis ni, Cuk? Nak, Cuk? Kuasa bila bawa habis, Cuk? Anak haram tu. Ayah kuasa. Aku apa dia, Cuk? 24, Cuk. Di Malaysia dah cepat, Cuk. Aku dah agak larat tunjukkan game dia. Nah, aku nak pergi tempat lain dulu lah. Nak quest dapat. Tempat lain yang wish Sumeru lah. Sumeru, tempat Sumeru, tempat hasil. Baru nak explore dia, Sumeru dia tu. Tinggi ni bukit. Kalau jatuh ni, mati ni. Kereta hati ni. Ekor-ekor hati. Kereta dia tak siap lagi bangsat tu. Kadang-kadang tinggal demam. Tak sempat nak buat kereta tu. Mana 107? Mana 107? Oh, atas kira di bawah di atas tu. Apa tu? Kata temani ni. Nak ambil isu tu dah. Aku tak tahulah sebab aku dah jauh online tadi. Kayak gitu ya. Enggak apa-apa lah Kak. Faham sih. Udah jam 3 sore oh. Udah jam 3 udah pilih jam 4 sih di sini kayaknya. Indonesia udah jam 4 kayaknya. Weh, lama sih aku live nya. Mana ini kecil Sumeru. Oh, Sumeru sekali masuk besar kerabat cuk. Besar cuk daripada kota cuk. Kotanya besar gila cuk. Enggak bisa sempat explore aku ni. Negara mission dia. Explore panjang cuk. Mission dia. Quest dia. Temannya ya Kak Meh. Ni edition udah bisa teman ni sampai 60. 60 aku belum lagi 60 kan. Ada baru level. Aku pun nak request tak buat. Tak ada aku tak apa-apa. Dah ambil dia ambil kulit. Ya tak apa-apa. Aku bisa cakap Indon. Dua bahasa bisa tau. Apalah. Dia sebenarnya. Alright, okay, let's go man. Apa Kak Nadia nanti aku temaninya? Nanti aku temanimu di sana. Kalau aku sempat sih aku enggak. Aku aja bawa demam. Aku enggak tahu bisa menemanimu atau enggak. Pelik lah memang. Pelik pun belajar. Belajar sikit pun belajar semua. Apa ya? Aku dah off tadi. Belajar rajin ni. Masa Yunan ni aku bisa lah masa itu. Sikit aku langkah. Bisa semua lah.
Even bedrock can be turned to...
Pasal dia lock mati bodoh. Lock tu lah. Aku baru nak sikit dah mati dah dilak aku. Ke mana? Oh ya, dah. Tak apalah, nanti kita buat. Ni buat visual lain dah, apa yang aku. Okay guys, sampai sini saja live kita untuk ID. So, aku nak ucapkan terima kasih yang menonton. Dari mula sampai akhir, aku ucapkan terima kasih. Aku tak sempat nak buat apa-apa. Bisa ada lagi tapi tak sempat buat apa-apa. Hal habis. InsyaAllah hal habis sambung lagi. Tak position.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Ya, jumpa lagi insyaAllah. Bye-bye.
But where are those?
Malam jumpa lagi. Ciao. Bye-bye. Point. Udah dikasih lagi ya. Mau point lagi dah. Bisa loh. Mana point yang mau? Tak cukup primo aku nak kacau je tu guys. Voice session.
Osmanthus
Okay guys, sampai sini lagi aku tak tahu idea aku nak tambah point dulu. Wih berapa 3k 3k cok. Jumpa lagi guys, insyaAllah next stream. Bye-bye malam insyaAllah pukul dah larat pukul ya awal sikit. Kalau tak larat mungkin lambat sikit insyaAllah. Ya. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.